YouTube, Mike here. We've ordered the steel for the bottom die on this trip hammer project, and this is the first order that I've made to Speedy Metals, and that is in New Berlin, Wisconsin. And I ordered the steel in the afternoon, and lo and behold, 2 days later it arrived. So it looks like it's packed pretty well here, and I'm going to open this up and see what we have. This is a piece of 4140 preheat treated, 2 by 3 by 5.5 inches long, and it looks like it's really packed up really nice. Okay, let's open it up and see what we have here. Nice, decarb free. That is a nice looking piece of steel. Saw cut on the ends and one side. Yeah, so that's very nice. Looks like there's about 20 or 30 thousandths to finish there. About 1/8 of an inch on the length. Yeah, that's a nice piece of steel. Okay. I'm happy with Speedy Metals. We definitely will order from them again. While we have the bottom die done for the trip hammer here, let's talk about how I process this a little bit. I started out by squaring up the block, which is pretty common. Then I positioned this in the vise on a plane that I could tilt the block to the desired angle and take a mill cut down along each one of the dovetails. And I used a 2-flute, I think it's a 1-inch end mill, that had a radius ground on the edge. And I did that on both sides, and that's approximately a 10-degree angle. From there, of course this was square on the end at this point, so I scribed the radius, the desired radius for the top, on the end of the block. And I positioned it in the vise again, tilted it, took a cut, tilted it, took a cut down to the scribe line, tilted, did that on both sides. Then I had a series of angles on the top of this. Now as far as these angles on the end of the block, basically what I did was I just put them in the cutoff saw and I just sawed the ends. They're non-working, so basically that's good enough. I did that on both sides. From there, to finish the top of this, the anvil portion of this, of course I ended up with a series of very small flats across the top of it So I just took a 4.5 inch grinder with a flap disc and I ground the high spots of those. And the result was what you saw. Then I broke the corners, put the radiuses on the corners, and there you are, finished block. And here's what the top and bottom dies look like installed in the machine. I'll turn it over by hand. Next, to cut the locking key that slides in and locks this in utilizing the dovetail. Okay viewers, we've got this key fit now, and let me tell you, for an ill-equipped shop such as mine, it was a real booger. This, as it turns out, is a compound taper. It's tapered from the top to the bottom this way, and it's also tapered from front to back. Let's just say that I really had to MacGyver this thing. But it's registered real well and seated in there. I think our bottom die is held in there pretty well. And now let me just say a special word to my subscribers. I'm up to 56 subscribers, and I just couldn't be happier if I had 56,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. It kind of makes these videos worthwhile. I hope that you're getting as much enjoyment out of them as I am. And I just want to say thank you very much. You guys are the best. And that pretty well wraps it up for this video. Next, we have to make a guard for this thing to protect against this spring breakage. I'm a little leery about making guards from my background. Once you make guards, you really have assumed liability on this machine. If you make one guard, not another one, and somebody gets hurt, you've, by implication, if you guarded one thing, you should have guarded the other. It's just a big liability. I'm a little nervous about it. I know this individual pretty well. I'm not too worried about that, but if anyone is doing any work of this sort on the outside, just be aware of the liabilities when you're working on any kind of safety equipment. Okay, that wraps it up. See you next time.